Okay, let's begin by moving our shoulders around just a little bit. Sometimes the shoulders can be quite tense without us noticing it, mine especially. So let's just move the shoulders around just subtly. And then when you're ready, just allow the shoulders to relax. Go ahead and pay attention to your breath. Without controlling the breath, just allow attention to rest with the breath. And as you pay attention to the breath, you might at times become distracted. A thought might come up. There's a lot of things in our days that require our attention. So it can be hard to let these things go, especially at the start of practice. So when these things come without judgment, just notice that they're coming up and let them go. Much like the breath, thoughts are appearances in the space of our awareness. They have a very different character, of course. The breath feels very physical, very embodied, and thoughts feel almost detached from our body, or at least the experience of our body. And they're associated with this feeling that we are this thing in our head, and our thoughts are a proof of this. Just see these thoughts, just like you see the breath. And experience of the breath needn't be localized to the places usually associated with the breath, like the chest or the stomach or the throat or the nose. You can experience the breath in a full bodied manner. Just as you breathe, see if there are subtle sensations felt elsewhere in the body, and see the connectedness between these sensations and the activity of breathing. And if again you become distracted, just recognize that these so-called distractions or thoughts, these are not failures in your practice. These really are just the practice. Just return to your strategy, whether it be paying attention to the breath, the body, emotions. And when we do become distracted, it's important to recognize that how we transition from a distracted mind to one of stable attention is an important aspect of our practice. Our moves from distraction to a regaining of our focus should be calm, slow moving, and not rigid. Just come back to your practice. There is no rush. In this final minute, let's return to the breath and pay attention to the first thought that comes up. Notice your reaction to this thought. Do you have a tense reaction to this? Are you almost disappointed? Allow your reaction to these thoughts to be subtle, calm, and accepting. Okay, thank you very much for sitting with me. I hope we can do this again.